Just a note before you watch this video, my tongue is blue because I really love candy and I ordered myself this box. I can go through this in a weekend. It's really bad. You can get it on Amazon though, so just letting you know. I'm a dumbass. I was screen recording and I forgot to stop screen recording on my computer, and I think I froze my computer, so everything I recorded, gone. So I have to start from scratch. Happy Sunday, guys. Today, not a vlog, but I'm going to go through my organizational tools. Insert title here, and that is for myself to remember. Last week, I briefly mentioned Notion, and then I put it on my story, and everyone's like, what is Notion? Not everyone, like 3 people. A little bit about me, if you don't know me as well. I love organizing. Anything that has to do with organizing, I'm your girl. I don't know why, it's like a de-stressor for me. I love making sure everything is in its place, and it's just like this peace of mind. Is it peace of mind? It just makes me happy to know when things are organized and it's put in its real own place. Everything scattered everywhere drives me bonkers. Making sure that I know what I'm doing, where everything is, what my game plan for the day is, puts me at ease. But I do love spontaneity. I love being spontaneous. This whole video is just gonna be me not knowing how to say words. But we are focusing on how I plan my life, like the organizational tools I use for that. So let's have at it.
Starting off with number 1, Google Calendar. This is my number 1 go-to. The left are my calendars. And I'm sure with every other calendar system, you can create different calendars dedicated to anything. So I have a calendar for meetings. I have a calendar for 411 and the 510, which is another blog I run. And what I like about it is that you can check it off, so you can see one calendar at a time, or however you want to see it. And then going into my actual week, some people like block off literally like 7:30 to 8:30 getting ready. I used to do that, but I was always going over time, so I stopped doing that. And what I like to do for every reminder is set a notification. So that way I know exactly when I need to be doing something. And you can send a notification minutes, hours, days, weeks in advance. You'll never forget. So right now I should be filming a Doc Martin reel. I already did that. Obviously I'm off, so don't come at me, guys. My second go-to, Asana. And I know a lot of companies use Asana, but you can also use it for your daily life too, you guys. So Asana, if you haven't heard of it, it's kind of like a checklist type of app, and you can also download the app for your phone, and you can set reminders for yourself, set due dates. The thing I like about this is that you can add checklist on checklist on checklist on checklist. Like, there's a never-ending checklist. Like, say you want to say brush your teeth, you can do, I don't know, take a shower. And you can set reminders, you can set a time, you can set a signee. So if you want to like share this board with someone, I just like the feeling of just checking things off. So if you are a down-ass bitch for checklists, you probably will like Asana. Just that satisfying feeling. My third go-to is Trello. I used Trello a lot back in college. This is a great one if you are a blogger, a video content creator, anyone who just creates a lot of content. This is my go-to. I mean, it used to be my go-to, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't my go-to anymore. Obviously use this a lot for personal content creation back then. Not as much now. So you can create new cards and then give it a title. I'm gonna go back to getting ready, for the day. This is actually kind of like Asana, but more complex, I'd say, I guess. You can add labels, you can add a checklist within this. So if you're getting ready for the day, say brush teeth, change clothes, la-di-da, you know what I mean. Yeah, this is a great co-working system. You can use it however you want to use it. Some people use it for personal, some people use it for work. I used it for both. You know, this really helped when I was just trying to get my life in order. My fourth is Notion. This one I pay for. The other 3, you don't have to pay for at all. Well, I lied. Asana, you do pay for if you want like a premium experience, but you know, your girl wants the free. Notion, I actually put my money down for this. It's an annual payment. This is kind of like Asana, Trello, Google Calendar all in one, but I still use Google Calendar and Notion hand in hand. This is a template I found. If you just Google Notion templates, you can download a million templates and figure out how you want to put things together. It takes a while to get used to, but once you figure it out, you're like, oh, this makes sense. You can have checklists, you can do calendars, the boards again from like Trello, it's all here. I have different calendars for my master calendar for all the content I want to do, my video schedule for content I want to create. One thing to note though is a lot of the things I have on my Google Calendar won't show up on Notion, and a lot of things on Notion won't show up on Google Calendar. It's just because I'm crazy and chaotic like that. I like to have notes and things everywhere, and it's do what works for you. To have different bookmarks or chapters, I guess you can call it, and you can track your health, you can track your finance. I still have to input that. You can track your food. That is not mine. This was from the template. I did not eat oatmeal. You can track, different articles that you want to read and just embed a URL. You can put books you want to read. I put like my notes, and then you can split it up by projects. Notion is a beast. And right now, this is where I brain dump everything. You can journal, you can put your goals, you can put your calendar, everything you want in one area. And the nice thing about it is that they do have an app and it syncs all across your devices. If you don't have pen and paper around you, I love this. So you can just bust out your phone, type your notes into this app, and you can find it later in the day. This was a lot, but that is Notion.
Okay, so clearly I filmed this at 2 different times of the day because my camera died. And so a part of this was a voiceover, part of this filmed earlier in the day, and now here is the ending. I think I left off at 4, and then the 5th one is paper and pen. So with paper and pen, it's just taking a notebook and writing down my thoughts and brain dumping everything there, and then just transferring it on Google Calendar, on Notion, on whatever system I'm using, and organize it that way. Because throughout the day, I have millions of things, so I always have a notebook in hand by my keyboard, and I just write down different thoughts that are running through my mind that I can't really write down anywhere else, and I organize it later. I'm not perfect. I'm trying to organize my life as best as I can, and this is what I do. That's why I need a million tools. I use my iPad, my phone, my laptop. I keep these things on me consistently because it helps me stay organized. My number one thing of all time, color coding on Google Calendar and setting notifications, lifesavers. There are things that I've tried that hasn't really worked for me. It's just not my cup of tea. Planners, I used to be a die-hard planner, especially in college, but since I don't have homework and things to do every single day, I wasted a lot of my planners before, so I kind of threw that away. It was also just a waste of paper for me because I'm not using every day. And then I've tried different planners and I just could never stay consistent. And that's what I like about the digital. Even if you're not consistent, you can always go back and erase, delete things easily. With actual planners, writing it in pen, that's permanent. There's a TikTok where it's just it takes so long to start something new, like a new planner, because it's so permanent and you can't really erase it if you're using pen. Another one is Google Keep. I've tried that. It's kind of like an online notepad. I just didn't see myself using it often, and it was the way it organized, it wasn't really in my flow. I just moved everything to Notion. Things I haven't tried yet, Evernote. It's the elephant one. I've known a lot of people use that one. All I know is it takes notes, so if you want to use that as a journal. I don't know anything about Evernote, so don't quote me on that. Second, Airtable. I hear Airtable is great for also scheduling content, but I guess you can use it to schedule life, kind of like you do with Trello and Asana. Third version is if you want to use your iPad. Pro tip, you can use Etsy and buy digital planners and download the app GoodNote, and you can use it as a digital planner. So you're not only saving paper, you can reuse these year after year and just erase it. And if you're a huge passion planner fan, this is a good alternative. You can buy one planner undated and you can write down your notes and everything. So those are my tools, those are my tips. I hope this video made sense. I hope this helped you. I hope you are organized throughout the year. I can go on and on how to organize this, but I didn't want to make this like a 30-minute video. This is just how I do it. So if you guys have any tips, tool that you just don't know of, haven't heard of, let me know, because I'm always looking for new tools. Oh my god, I am slouching, sorry. Stay tuned for next week for the next video. Hopefully I charged my battery before, because I totally forgot. And thanks for tuning in. Stay organized, don't be late like me, and happy Sunday, guys.